بعرض جوي استثنائي يعكس براعة وإتقان الطيران، السهام الحمراء ريد أروز زينت سماء الكويت وسط حضور جماهيري حاشد جمع بين المواطنين والمقيمين العرب منهم والأجانب. زين فريق السهام الحمراء التابع لسلاح الجو الملكي البريطاني سماء الكويت بعرض فائق الروعة يعكس الحرفية والبراعة في إتقان فنون الطيران بمختلف مهاراته. وقدم الفريق سلسلة من العروض المثيرة تضمنت تشكيلات رائعة مشفوعة بسحب الدخان الملون، وذلك في إطار احتفالية نظمتها السفارة البريطانية في الكويت عصر أمس على ساحل شارع الخليج العربي، وتحديدا عند منطقة المارينا بمناسبة مرور عام على زيارة صاحب السمو الأمير للمملكة المتحدة. وقد تفاعل الحضور الجماهيري الحاشد مع العرض الجوي ونال استحسان الكبار والصغار وتعالى صيحاتهم مع تشكيلات الخطر.
Red 1 just called the team into short diamond formation. We will now see Reds 8 and 9 tuck in to form the famous Red Arrows Diamond 9 shape as the aircraft reach 6,000 feet or 1 mile above us. At the top of this loop, the jets have slowed down to around 150 miles an hour, where the aircraft's controls become less responsive and the pilots work hard to maintain that Diamond 9 formation. Red 1 is squadron leader Jim Turner. It's his second year leading the team. He was a wingman with the Red Arrows from 2005 to 2007 and eventually was the leader of the synchro pair. The smoke comes on as Red 1 calls the team into Eagle. You'll see the 3 aircraft on each wing now drop back to show us the plan form of the American fighter jet, the F-15 Eagle. We put this in the display this year to pass thanks to the Americans and their support they showed the Royal Air Force during the Second World War on the Eagle squadrons. Now in from the right hand side at 400 miles an hour, the Eagle roll. Boys and girls, the pilots will be able to see you as they go upside down. Give them a wave. We fly the majority of our formations with the odd-numbered pilots on the left-hand side, and the even-numbered pilots fly on the right-hand side. Red 6 and 7, the synchro pair, tend to fly directly behind the leader in line astern. On the bottom of the formation now is Red 4. He's Flight Lieutenant Martin Pert. He's in his second year with the team, and he's the team's executive officer. The smoke's on now as the team form another shape. This one is of the iconic supersonic airliner, and shortly they'll be entering a left-hand turn with some red, white and blue as they show you Concorde.
Coming left now.
This is Concorde. This year, the Royal Air Force have been celebrating 70 years since Operation Chastise. That was the famous Dambusters raid carried out by 617 Squadron in 1943 during the Second World War. The brave pilots of 617 Squadron flew their 19 Lancaster bombers deep into enemy territory to drop their bouncing bombs. The smoke goes off as the team have now formed the shape of a Lancaster bomber. And in from the left-hand side, celebrating 70 years since the Dambusters, this is Lancaster. Squadron, the Dambusters, still operate today. Now they fly the Tornado GR4 from Royal Air Force Lossiemouth in northern Scotland. One of our pilots used to fly with the famous Dambuster Squadron. That's Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Mark Lawson. He's on the leader's left wing now, and he's in his first year with the Red Arrows. He flew his first tour in the Royal Air Force with 617 Squadron, flying over Iraq, Afghanistan, and also over Libya. To the right, the smoke's on as the team form another shape. This is our tightest shape. The jets in this formation are around 5 to 6 feet apart as they complete the Apollo roll.
Rolling out. Up. Circle. Turn. And roll.
The jets now reach a height of around 2,500 feet. They're upside down at 400 miles an hour, with the aircraft only 5 or 6 feet away from each other. On the leader's right wing is another of our first-year pilots. That is Red 2 Flight Lieutenant Ollie Parr. Ollie is another former Tornado GR4 pilot, but he's also been an instructor on the Hawk T1, this aircraft we use, on which we train our advanced flying students. Smoke's on now as the team form Typhoon. This is aimed to depict the delta wing platform of the Royal Air Force's new multi-role combat aircraft, the Eurofighter Typhoon. The Royal Air Force now have 4 frontline squadrons of Typhoons, whose primary duty it is to protect the airspace of the United Kingdom. They also proved well in their multi-role capability in Libya 2 years ago. In for the left-hand side now, at 400 miles an hour, the Typhoon Loop. One of our pilots used to fly the Typhoon. Red 9 is Flight Lieutenant Mike Child. He's flying the aircraft who's just moved to the far side of the formation as we look. He's in his second year with the team. He's a Hawk flying instructor and Typhoon pilot. Top of this loop, once again at 150 miles an hour, the jets accelerate back to 400 throughout the loop in a shape called Signet.